Addicted to creating. He's one of the few supporters of Everton in the country. Okay. And I can confirm, because I did my Google research, it is nearly impossible to get an Everton kit in a South African store. So you're welcome, Ishan.
Yeah, thanks, Suren. It's great to be on your podcast, and I was quite excited when you mentioned or asked whether I wanted to participate because there's a lot going on, and as you know from the time we were on campus, one of the main things that I enjoyed a lot was sport, be it any type of sport, and we played quite a bit of sport together, be it in cricket or soccer. And for me, it's just one of the things that makes me tick. So
Right.
all these years later, I'm still doing it and still enjoying it and still loving it.
Ishant is one of the most competitive guys in our circle.
Yeah, no. No, it's a rule I live by. You know, you compete hard, play hard, but not at the cost of anything. You know, like what happens in the court stays on the court, and friendships. The friendship is more important than a win or a loss. I play hard. I like to win, but if I lose, I don't mind. I mean, there's always another game, and it's just who I am. Sometimes it seems like it affects me, but it doesn't really affect me. I mean, there's so many different facets to sport. The most important thing for me at this stage of my life is, sport keeps me fit, keeps me active, keeps me out of trouble, and it kept me out of trouble in those days also. So it's I look forward to playing sport for many more years. Yeah, so I'm very passionate about all those sports, right? And I follow it. I follow it quite keenly. I think in a South African context, when I look at soccer, I just think that ever since we won the AFCON in 1996, it's been a slide in the wrong direction. There wasn't much uh, there wasn't much of any progress that happened from a football perspective. We don't see a lot of South Africans participating in the big European leagues. That has fizzled out quite a bit. We have a good domestic league, but it doesn't seem to be showing when South Africa, Bafana are playing. We don't qualify for the World Cups. We find strange ways not to qualify. And I just think that the way soccer is run in South Africa is there needs to be change. And the important part about change, it brings new ideas. You can't sit on the past. So the people that come in to run the sport need to put new plans together, new strategies together. So the sport grows. But I just think we're stagnant in that component. Rugby is probably, we are the world champions, so it's probably the one sport that is winning on the field and winning in a very important aspect of South African sport, which is transformation. When you look at the Sia Kolisi as a captain of the box, you think that he's not just a captain that fits the demographic. He's a captain that puts his heart and soul out in the field, and his ability to lead the team to great wins. And the Springboks, they always find ways of performing on the big stage, which is different than the other sports that we have in South Africa. And you look at like the guys that are coming through. Lucanio that is a phenomenal center, and you look at the different guys that are coming through from the predominantly disadvantaged background, playing for the Boks, and not just playing for the Boks, excelling, being like world great players. So rugby has definitely, from a performance perspective, from a transformation perspective, they way ahead of the other two. But it is, it's in a ravine. It's absolutely picturesque.
I saw the picture on the website and I was like, didn't even know this existed in South Africa.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. No, no,
Sure.
no, no, no. It is, it is, it's a proper golfing experience. And you know, you mentioned something about nature and golf and stuff like that, and that's what I love the most about golf. You know, like it's about you being out in nature, not in your concrete jungle, which is very very good for your body, right, and your mind. And the other thing is, enjoying the sun, enjoying the rain if it happens, enjoying the wind when it happens. Sometimes we place so much of emphasis on on avoiding these type of things that we forget that these type of things is what keeps the world in balance. So when we decide to live in our air conditioned houses, our air conditioned cars, and avoid all the natural thing that the world offers you, you actually sort of making your body a bit weaker, if you know what I'm saying. And when I sit out on the golf course, and when the sun is beating down and I'm on a good round of golf, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't. If it's raining really hard and I'm having a good round, you know, sometimes I just enjoy the moment. Is it uncomfortable getting wet? At times it is, but when we were young and we had to go to school, walking to school, and it rained,
Yeah.
We
There's no
enjoyed it.
issue. Yeah.
Yeah, we enjoyed it, and these are the type of things that I feel it like sort of keeps my mind young, which is very very important.
You guys?
So it's www.ricochetgc.co.za is our website.
Okay.
You can all our details are on our website. My email address is ishant.r.sukdeo@gmail.com.
Okay.
If you're interested in joining the golf club,
Yeah.
we can send you the application form. It's fairly very simple. It's 400 Rand a year to be a
Yeah.
member of Ricochet Golf Club. You get exposed to the membership group, and you get exposed to our fixture list. And there's a lot of things that happened on our website. You can go on the website, you can register.
Yeah.
It's a club for the very good players, the very average players, the very poor players. It's a club just for everybody to come and play the game of golf.
Right.
There's one thing that I'm currently doing on our members, because we discovered recently that a few of our members are struggling to learn how to score on golf. And I run exercises with our members. I give them examples, I give them scenarios with rules and stuff like that, and they feed back to us. And just by that sort of interaction, if you are on the group, you will learn what happens if you can't play a ball, or how do you score on a hole, what is table for points, what is gross score and stuff like that. And these are the type of things that if anything, people are learning the game. They're learning. I think I just want to firstly say thank you, Suren, for giving me this opportunity and giving me this platform to talk about Ricochet. It's nice to reflect on all the successes the club has had thus far. I just want to say to everybody that in my life, sport is life. It's kept me out of a lot of trouble, and it's also made me a better person. And I will continue playing sport right up to the time if I physically can't play, or my time has come. But it is something that you're never too old to play sport, and golf is such a fantastic sport. But once again, Suren, thanks a lot, and good luck uh, with your podcast. I am very confident that you will reach 1,000 podcasts in a very very short period of time.
Thanks, Ish. And finally, just in closing, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. In terms of episodes coming up, I'm excited to introduce you to our up and coming comic, Direshan Padiachi. He's going to be featured in our next episode. So from the creators of Addicted to Creating, have a fantastic day, evening, late night, depending on when you're listening to this. And we'll see you and hear you and hear from you soon. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Ishant. Bye bye.
Bye.